There is a fine line between confidence and arrogance. There is a fine line between bravery and recklessness. There is a fine line between being cautious and being paranoid. There is a fine line between being careful and being timid. There is a fine line between honesty and rude bluntness. There is a fine line between decisiveness and impulsiveness. There is a fine line between curiosity and aimlessness. There is a fine line between ambition and greed. There is a fine line between contentment and being unambitious. There is a fine line between being funny and being insensitive. There is a fine line between being logical and lacking empathy. There is a fine line between being patient and being unproductive. There is a fine line between being energetic and being exhausting. There is a fine line between determination and stubbornness. There is a fine line between charisma and self-absorption. There is a fine line between independence and self-isolation. There is a fine line between humility and passiveness. There is a fine line between being realistic and being cynical. There is a fine line between being idealistic and being naive. There is a fine line between belief and delusion. We might not be able to find the right way to live, but we can learn, do, and have faith that we will be in our right path.